Hello folks, welcome along to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet. We're back here with club number 9 in this ABC Journeyman, and that is Coventry City. We're a fair chunk through the season already now. It's only, episode 3, 19 games through the season. We're sitting in mid-table. It's fantastic that we are here. Obviously things were going a little bit better last time, but it has kind of tailed off a little bit. It's not terrible, but we're just struggling to find the wins. That's right, folks. You can see we've not lost many games since the last game you saw against Bristol Rovers. We've actually we played 7 games and only lost 2 of those, but we've only won 1. 4 draws, and that's the difficulty. We need to transfer some of these draws into wins. We're not conceding a lot of goals. We're not scoring a lot of goals though, and that is the problem. Last 5 games, just 3 goals scored, 2 goals conceded. I mean, it's not thrilling watching. Let's have a little look through those results though. And the one after the Bristol Rovers games was the most interesting. Played Ipswich, and obviously we hadn't scored more than 2 goals in a game, and we were 3-1 down just after half time. Phil Liddle had scored for us, but we absolutely came back into this, played brilliantly. Liddle and Land with goals after that. Away against Forest, we lost that unfortunately, but managed to put things right against Northampton. They had a player sent off, but they were already 2-0 down. Van Rijswijk and Liddle with the goals. And now we've gone on a period where we've struggled to score, but not really conceded much. A late goal for Villa gave us another loss, but we could have had another 0-0 draw there. We drew away at Huddersfield, which was a good result. Took the lead with a cracking strike from Aaron Land, but weren't able to hold on. And then we followed it up with 2 0-0 draws against Cardiff and Swansea. Swansea top of the league though, so that is a pretty impressive result. Unfortunately, the board, we asked them last time to improve our youth recruitment. They rejected that and said, we're doing all right. I mean, the youth recruitment that we've got at this club is horrific. Right, folks, let's get into it. We're playing Palace. There may not be a lot of chances here, but I'm hopeful. We're similarly positioned. I'm hopeful we'll see a goal, maybe. At least a couple of chances. You can't ask for too much. Right, the team we're going with, we're going Allen up top. Van Rijswijk's playing, but he's on the right side. Liddle on the left. Land, Flint and Allen in the centre, with Peters, Harris, D and Hughes across the back line. Davis in goal. One little note is that Alabi, our left-sided defender, he's had a few games. He's not been huge. We've not had a lot of matches, but he is one of the few defenders we've got at the club. So he can't play because Palace are his parent club. So in we go. Should be an interesting one. I think it's going to be a tight one. Probably 1 goal winning it either way, but I can't decide who is going to get this. You never know, Palace might absolutely bulldoze us over, but hopefully we continue in the vein we've been doing recently, because it's... you know, we don't create a lot, but we create something, and we don't give too much away. But here it looks like a chance. Just 5 minutes on the clock for Palace, and just got the ball out the. I mean, they can shoot from there. They're not scoring from that distance, are they? A couple of minutes later, another ball in, but again, I mean, headers from that far out at that angle, I'm not worried about at all. But I guess if they're having shots, that's probably not great for us. We just don't want to allow them to have too many shots. But a poor ball there, and it's a rare poor ball. But here's Land, ball through. Allen leading the line. Is he going to find the pass? It's into Land. Oh, he has missed it. He's missed it. What a chance! We've not scored in 3 games, and yeah, he wasn't able to put that one away. Oh, what a chance that was. It could not have been easier. Right, Moral. Well, I don't know what I think about that. I think the goalkeeper might have done better there. First ever goal for Mrsic. And we are 1-0 down, which is not ideal because we don't score goals. Well, we've got to half-time, still 1-0, very little between the two teams. Palace with that one glorious chance. We had our own glorious chance. I feel 1-1 would be the fair result, but not the way it is. I think we have been somewhat unlucky. We've got a bit of a problem at the back, and we've got no way to sort it out, really. D is injured, and he's got a card. Liddell is also injured. This isn't great. So we're gonna swap the wide men. Leo and Matheson are coming on. See whether they can do a little bit more. Right, we've won the ball. That's always a slight worry we're going to concede from there, but Peters has got it here. 64 minutes on the clock. Patient build-up, as always, but a lovely ball through to Matheson, who's had a lot of substitute appearances. Here's Leo, the Lion, and he scores. It's 1-1, and you have seen a goal. I feel that was more or less deserved, but is there room for a winner from somebody? But lovely little bit of play. Flint didn't try and shoot from there, and Leo, lovely little chip over the goalkeeper as he dived. Very, very happy with that. 1-1. Well, here's D. That's a very risky pass through there, but they did kind of get away with it. But it's back with Palace again. They're looking for a through ball. That looks way offside. That has to be offside. He can't be onside with that. Yeah. Back you go. You're about 5 yards offside there. Well, a couple more changes. Kinch has come on at right back. Okoa has come on in the middle of the park. And what are we doing playing a ball like that? That is completely unlike us. Alan just barrels through. And we suddenly... and that's ridiculous. We've kind of forgotten how to play football there. It's a disallowed though. But a long ball up the pitch, diving into challenges, that is not what we do. Dear me. They're they're sort of pressuring us, trying to play it out from the back. Matheson into Alan. Alan's a fair game. But here's Leo down this side. Doesn't make the run though, and it's easy for Christodoulou, was it? But Alan's got it back, the other Alan, and Matheson. Oh dear me. Here's Kinch, just come on. Okor, off the post. It would have been lovely for him to get a goal. He's not been that involved. Well, it was a fun old game. Palace had it in the back of the net a couple of times, both disallowed. From Dodds, but yeah, right at the end there, we had our chance to win that. XG says it's probably about right, 1-1, and I'll take it. Away against Palace was never going to be easy, and it's another game we haven't lost, but equally it is another game we haven't won. I don't really want to change from this style of play, but I think we need to kind of tweak it somehow to try and create a little bit more creative, because we are struggling to get the goals. But pleased with Leo's goal. That's nice. He hasn't scored one in a while. Let's have a look how Bristol Rovers are doing, because it's not pretty. It is not pretty, folks. Oh, actually, I say that Bristol Rovers had not picked up a result in ages, but they were on 6 points last time I looked. What have they done? They have picked up some wins, okay, against Bristol City, away against Southend, and then they've drawn against Watford. Well, that's a turnaround. Great to see. Who scored for them? Leicester, Fogg with a couple. But very, very nicely done. That is so important. And Povey with a penalty. Oh, they need that. They need that so badly. But they're still 24th in the league. Right, folks. Little's out, but he's not out for very long, so that's fine. We've got January coming up, and I think we need to be thoughtful about what we do in January. I think there's players who we could move on, but we certainly need some fresh faces in there. So I think what we'll probably do is I'll come back maybe about halfway through January, maybe for the Burnley or the Oxford game, something like that, and or the other Bristol Rovers game. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Not sure. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you do, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.